The Laodicean Church was a Christian community established in the ancient city of Laodicea. The church was established in the Apostolic Age, the earliest period of Christianity, and is probably best known for being one of the 7 churches of Asia addressed by name in the Book of Revelation. The Laodicean Church in the Revelation of John. In John's vision, recorded in the Book of Revelation, Christ instructs John to write a message to the 7 churches of Asia Minor. The message to Laodicea is one of judgment with a call to repentance. The oracle contains a number of metaphors. I wish that you were cold or hot. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. The traditional view has been that the Laodiceans were being criticized for their neutrality, a lack of zeal. One problem with this is that Christ's desire that they be either cold or hot implies that both extremes are positive. The traditional view saw cold as a negative, the idea apparently being that Jesus either wants the readers to be either zealous for him or completely uncommitted, but not middle of the road. An uncommitted stance was thought to pollute the pure representation of the faith and create misconceptions about the Church and its ideals. However, a more recent interpretation has suggested that this metaphor has been drawn from the water supply of the city, which was lukewarm, in contrast to the hot springs at nearby Hierapolis and the cold, pure waters of Colossae. The archaeology shows Laodicea had an aqueduct that probably carried water from hot mineral springs some 5 miles south, which would have become tepid before entering the city. The imagery of the Laodicean aqueduct suggests not that hot is good and cold is bad, but that both hot and cold water are useful, whereas lukewarm water is emetic, poor, blind, and naked, because thou sayest, I am rich, and increased with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched, and miserable, and poor, and blind, and naked. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. The words attributed to the Laodiceans may mark an ironic overconfidence in regard to spiritual wealth. They are unable to recognize their bankruptcy. However, the image may also be drawing on the perceived worldly wealth of the city. The city was a place of great finance and banking. In 60 AD the city was hit by a major earthquake. The city refused help of the Roman Empire and rebuilt the city itself. The reference to the white raiment may refer to the cloth trade of Laodicea. The city was known for its black wool that was produced in the area. The reference to eye medication is again often thought to reflect the historical situation of Laodicea. According to Strabo, there was a medical school in the city, where a famous ophthalmologist practiced. The city also lies within the boundaries of ancient Phrygia, from where an ingredient of Ilations, the so-called Phrygian powder, was supposed to have originated. Behold, I stand at the door, and knock. If any man hear my voice, and open the door, I will come into him, and will sup with him, and he with me. This is among the most famous images of the Revelation, and is the subject of the famous painting The Light of the World by Holman Hunt. It bears similarities to a saying of Jesus in Mark chapter 13 verses 33 to 37, and Luke chapter 12 verses 35 to 38. The door in the painting has no handle, and can therefore be opened only from the inside. Commentators variously view it as a metaphor of intimate fellowship and/or a reference to the eschatological parousia of Christ. The theme of divine invitations to eat are found both in the New Testament and in Greco-Roman religion. Various papyri, such as Poxy 3693, include invitations to attend a dinner with gods such as Serapis. However, these are issued by specified individuals to feast at a temple of a god, and do not suggest the visitation of the home by the divinity. Later Christian Laodicea. There was a council in Laodicea AD 363–64, although the date is disputed. The Council of Chalcedon in 451 approved the canon of this council, making these canon ecumenical. The city remains a titular see of the Roman Catholic Church. Laodicensis in Phrygia. Bibliography. Orner, David. Revelation, Word Biblical Commentary, Dallas, Texas, 1997. Barclay, William. Letters to the Seven Churches, Edinburgh, 1957.